These are the 5 masculine habits to get your life finally back on track. Now I know exactly why you're watching this video. You want to be the best, you're motivated, but you just don't have the direction, you don't know what to do as a man. In this video I'm going to condense and give you the opportunity to do this in 5 things that you can do to help you become more masculine as a man. So first one, we all know it, it's working out, it's getting these ones, these guns. Okay, once you get those, not only is your masculine energy gonna increase, you're gonna look good, you're gonna feel good. Also, people are gonna start noticing your gains. You're gonna have more physical intimidation, right? And as a man, you need that. You can't be going around looking like one skinny one. All right, cool. Girls are also gonna see that you've put on more muscle. It's going to make you more attractive, contrary to what people say, oh, muscles don't make you attractive, muscles are girls, you're going to have more guys. Shut the fuck up, shut up. It's not true. Girls do like a muscular body, where they can say they like a dad bod, alright, they can say they like it, but that's all just for the fat incels, so they can, oh yeah, I like dad bods, I don't like that chiseled six-pack with his huge delts and giant traps. No, I don't like that. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, nah, I don't like that. Sharp is not true. Anyways, the second thing, stoicism and meditation. Now we all know meditation is good for an array of things. It can help you to clear your mind, it can help you to become more focused. But when you pair that with stoicism as well, meditation and stoicism, I promise you'll be unstoppable, because not only are you now unfazable, your mind is now mentally strong. By you working out, that is the mind working out, alright? You meditating. And people think meditating is just this BS, right? You just go in there, you just like it's proper, bro. You just need to focus on your breath. It's basically lining up your focus with your breath. And then once you do that, you can line up your focus with other things in life. It also decreases anxiety. It's one of the best things ever. When you pair that with stoicism, you can help with your work. You're going to enter a deep workflow better and faster. You're going to enter your flow state better. School, it's going to help you to process and remember things much better. And it's just a great habit that you can do. Only 5 to 10 minutes is actually need for meditation sessions. You can increase your 5 minutes to 10 minutes by progressively overloading it. And if you're first starting, I will say start at 5. Definitely start at 5. But 10 minutes is literally the maximum you need. Any more is just to further increase your stat, and it's just to further increase it if you want to do it for longer sessions and if you enjoy it. That's pretty much it. Now, this one, it has to be a no-brainer, because if you're a man and you don't know how to fight, are you really a man? As a man, you need to be able to protect yourself and your pride and respect and the people that you love. If you don't know how to fight, you can't do that. Most people, they love to say, oh, I'm a lover, I'm not a fighter. Well, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm peaceful, I'm a peaceful guy. You're not peaceful, you're harmless. To be peaceful, you have to have the capacity to be harmful and then choose not to be. If you're just peaceful and you cannot be harmless, you don't have the capability to be harmful, not harmless. If you don't have the capability to be harmful, then you're just harmless. Now, the best way to train fighting is definitely have an array of skills. So I'd say striking and grappling. That's the best one. You want to do boxing first. Boxing is the hands. You want to get your hands right. You want to be able to throw them bitches, alright? And you want to have your grappling down. You want to be able to wrestle with someone. You want to be able to use your strength to destroy someone and throw them down. I wouldn't recommend learning grappling first, as boxing is the best way to get your footwork and to get started fighting. I'd recommend after boxing and grappling, once you've got those under your belt, like properly, I definitely would recommend doing Muay Thai. You could even start with either boxing or Muay Thai, but grappling, I definitely go wrestling or BJJ. That's all you really need to know. Any other martial arts, however, is just for fun or for further improvement. So for example, say you did Muay Thai, but you wanted stronger kicks, right? You could do Taekwondo. Now, Taekwondo on its own isn't very good, but Muay Thai with Taekwondo is a beast in of itself. Same thing with BJJ. If you do BJJ, learning wrestling on top of that will put you into a whole different category. You'll be a beast, okay? And now, height, weight. If you're grappling with someone and they're heavier than you, they're physically stronger than you, the difference between someone who knows how to grapple and doesn't know how to grapple is so immense that it'll matter, but if you're good at grappling, you'll still be able to wrestle them. And that's why I think grappling and boxing is also good. Boxing is a little bit of a different story, but definitely having those two under your belt, you'll definitely be able to protect yourself. Learn boxing online if you can't do a gym, so that means YouTube, learning how to jab first. If you do have a gym you can go to, I would definitely choose boxing and grappling. Go to those gyms because you can't really teach grappling by yourself. But yeah, fighting, that's done. That's all you need for fighting. Now the fourth step, and probably the most important step, is your purpose. If you're a man and you don't have a purpose in life, it's the same thing again. Are you really a man? You're just a leaf blowing in the wind. You have no direction. You have nowhere to go. You need to have a set goal in mind, and this is going to be an actionable step in the video. So that means you actually have to interact with the video. If you don't interact with the video, then it just shows that you're not actually willing to do the stuff that you want to do. This is an actionable step, okay? Stop scrolling through the comments, actually focus on the video. Don't put this off and say, oh, I'm going to do it after do it now. Get a piece of paper. It can be any piece of paper. Get a piece of paper. I know you have a piece of paper. Don't stop fucking playing me. You have a piece of paper. Get a pen. I know you have a pen somewhere. If you don't have a pen, use your blood. Use anything. Okay? You just need to be able to write this down on a piece of paper. No, not on your computer. On a piece of paper. Okay. Cool. Now I want you to write down 10 things that you want to achieve. Just 10. Right. In fact, I'll write it down together. I'll write it down. Fucking. Okay, I'm not writing it with you. Just write down 10 things. Trust me. Alright, we should be good now. Alright, so now that you've wrote down your 10 things, right, I want you to list the top 3 that you want to achieve, the most important ones that you need to get done. Basically the ones you want to get done the most. The less is more. In fact, top 2, top 1 if you can, but 3 is the max. Okay, you've done it? Alright, cool. Once you've done that, I want you to cross out all of the other ones. Yes, now you see where we're going with this. Having less to do makes the brain focus better. Law 25 of the 48 laws of power. Concentrate your forces. If you're focusing on the less you focus on a broader view, that makes, you know what I mean, man. Come on, you need to focus on one thing, one goal. It's much easier to do those goals. And having a purpose is just, you should be thinking about that purpose every day. When I wake up, I literally think about YouTube. I think about how I'm gonna smash all these other self-improvement YouTubers. I'm gonna be the best one. I'm gonna ascend. I'm gonna be the best. That's literally what I think of every day I wake up. And you need to make 1% progress to those goals every single day. That's what you need to be doing. So say you wanna be YouTube like me or something. I'll crush you. Say you wanna do YouTube, right? You'd write your scripts. That'd be your 1% every day. You'd write your scripts for your video, or you would just do the video in general. Just those little 1% minuscule things that you can do every day. Over the course, you will complete it. Now, these goals, you're gonna have to complete these. If you've picked those goals and they're quite outlandish, I want you to pick those goals in a set of 5 months. So 5 months from now or next year, you have to have completed those goals. So if your goals are like for 10 years from now, scratch that off, make it less so that it can fit. Be realistic, basically. And I'm not saying, oh, be realistic, you can't achieve them. I'm saying be realistic because you need to make those small steps. Those small trophies help, and then you could advance to the bigger trophies and the big goal. Now, number 5 is reading, and you should have known this was coming up. As a man, you need to be competent in many fields, and reading is one of the best and most efficient ways. I don't care what anyone says. Videos, look, I'm telling you, reading is one of the best and most efficient ways to absorb large amounts of information, especially from standing on the shoulders of giants, standing on the shoulders of people who've done it before you, and they've done it better than you ever could. So you're literally, imagine this is the bar set from people like, say you read a Warren Buffett book on trading or whatever. He's here, you're standing there, then you can, that's your starting point. His starting point was down here. Your starting point is now up here, and you can achieve better than them. It's, as a human race, have we grown to be one of the most dominant species? No, the most dominant species on Earth. The apex predator, because we have the ability to share information across generations. Imagine if lions had the same intelligence as us, where they're able to craft we're just OP. We need to use our OP to our advantage. So start reading self-improvement books, start reading books on stuff like your goals. So for example, say you wanted to do YouTube or something. I keep saying YouTube because that's what I'm gonna do, that's what I'm doing. But say you'd read like a YouTube book on what you wanted to do. But I definitely recommend certain books to start with. How to Win Friends and Influence People, The 48 Laws of Power. Definitely those two are one of the greats. I'm currently reading a few right now, but those two, I definitely start with those two. Those two are interchangeable to start with. 48 Laws are good. Dale Carnegie, or is it Carnegie? But I don't know how to say his second name. It's just How to Win Friends and Influence People, one of the best books I've read. And yeah, if you want to learn how to properly read and retain the information, then you can watch one of my other videos that have been linked down below. No, I'm not doing that. Look, I don't have any videos. This is my first video on the channel. But the basic thing you have to do is you write down things that you can use in the outside world. So say there was a tip, right? One of the tips was like, eat more. You'd write down, okay, don't actually write down eat more. Have to paraphrase it in your own words so you can actually remember. Don't just copy down word for word. Like, no brain cells in doing that. So write down eating more is good, something like that. You know exactly what I mean. And that would help you remember. Keep a little notebook, keep a little piece of paper. I know you have paper, I know you have a pen. Don't do it on a computer. Stop doing it. Write it down. You can write it down. All right, that is the 5th step, and that is the end of the video. Now the only thing is that doing all these habits, some people even know them. They know them already. They know what they have to do. But there's that one skill, that the most essential secret 6th one, which is discipline. Now I can't fit that all into the video. That's going to be your own video in itself.